complicated now, right? I spent some time playing guitar. It is like chess, where you sort of... How many of you play chess? Any chess fans in the house? Wow, we got a secret chess fan. He doesn't want to admit it, but he knows.
It's been a few years, like about 25, 30 years since I've played.
Oh, wow, okay. Wow. One of the funny things about... I don't know why I brought this up, but yeah, it's because I guess music is like a bit like chess. You sort of learn it quickly, but then it takes a lifetime to master it, right? But I remember when I moved to Slovenia, I was 12, almost 13 at the point where I went to Slovenian... what is it called? Middle school, I guess, you know, basic school. They call it osnovna škola, basic school, like, you know, named after a famous poet named Ivan Cankar from Slovenia. Osnovna škola Ivana Cankara. And there I was a bit geeky. My dad showed me chess when I was a very young boy, and I joined a chess club in Slovenia. So, you know, this Bosnian refugee, you know, is getting picked on every day and playing chess after school, you know. And I guess they call him a recruiter for the for the team in Maribor where I lived, the chess team, you know, in the actual team, not in school, but outside of school. He sort of tried to find some new players for the team, and he asked me to join the team, so I started that as an after-school activity, you know. It was a great opportunity. I traveled around Slovenia for a little while, you know, and played chess tournaments and stuff. So chess at that time was, you know, kind of that therapy, you know, and a way to sort of meet people, and kind of, it was something I had in common with a lot of these folks, you know, that normally you would never meet, you know. But I was very geeky, very, very geeky, yeah. Anyway, so I ended up learning chess then and playing it heavily, and then when I came to America I found out not a lot of people play chess, so I thought that maybe, you know, maybe we can talk about starting a chess club in Oneida or something, I don't know, because we have some players it looks like, so. I always have a chess board in my car. It's in my car now if anybody wants to play later. I have a little clock app on my phone for the chess clock, so we can use that if we need to play like a 3-minute or a 1-minute game or something like that. It's crazy. But yeah, so chess was a way for me to sort of deal. When I came to America, I was disappointed there was not a lot of chess playing. So when I came here, I asked my dad, I begged my dad to buy me that guitar, you know, like when I was... So we were poor, you know, so I begged him. I was like, hey, if I can get good grades in this sort of sophomore/freshman year in high school, buy me a guitar, and he did. So I bought this $100, you know, cheapo starter guitar that I started playing, and I learned those basic chords, which was really a fun thing for me, you know. And maybe I should do another foreign song or something. I don't know. I think that might be a good segue into whatever I'm doing here. But there's a lot of foreign music from my country that sort of kept me connected. So there's a singer-songwriter from Serbia, that's where he's from, named Đorđe Balašević. Can you say Đorđe Balašević?
Đorđe
Balašević. Remember that name. Prolific singer-songwriter. And he wrote, I mean, from 1960s, 1970s through 2000s he was writing, you know, and so he was writing songs before the war, after the war, you know, and he got into a lot of trouble for being sort of not a nationalist per se, but more of a pan-Slavic person, you know, sort of unity of Slavic people, you know. By Slavic I mean, you know, those are people from like Poland and Serbia and Croatia and Bosnia and Russia and all these countries down there, you know. Czech Republic and all this. And so he wrote a song called Slovenska. That means the Slavic song, I guess, the song of the Slavic people. It kind of goes like this. Hope you like it. Nošem dahom sna. Wait, how does it go? Nošem dahom sna. Doletao je crni golub na moje tla. Zašto ko da znam? Al to sam jutro dočekao umoran. Ko da sam I ja leteo s njim krilima teškim, olovnim. I video sve sakriven iza zlatnih oblaka. ako umrem mlad. Posadi mi na grobu samo ruzmarin. Ne dozvoli tad da naprave od toga tužni treći čin. Nek mi ne drže govora, nek drugom pletu lovore. Ako umrem mlad, zaustavim u koraku i snu. O, zagrli me sad, jako najbolje što znaš. I nemoj crnoj ptici da me da. Mane, ne brini, ma proći će za tren. Ja sam samo malo lud i zaljubljen u mojim venama. Davni sever samuje i ja ponekad ne znam šta mu je, što luduje od sreće tugutka moja prosta duša slovenska, moja prosta duša slovenska. Uplaši me sjaj milion svijeća kad se nebo popali. Gdje je tome kraj, za kog su tako dubok zdenac kopali? Zašto se sve to dešava? Da li čovjek išta rešava? Ili smo samo tu zbog ravnoteže među zvezdama? O, zagrli me sad, jako najbolje što znaš. I nemoj crnoj ptici da me daš. Mane, ne brini, a proći će za tren. Ja sam samo malo lud i zaljubljen u mojim venama. Davni sever samuje i ja ponekad ne znam šta mu je, što luduje od sreće tugutka moja prosta duša slovenska, moja prosta duša slovenska, moja prosta duša slovenska. What does that mean? Right, that's the question. Does it sound like something, anything? Does it strike a chord in your heart? Anything? Like, what does it sound to you like? Is there anything? I'm just curious to know, because to me, I know the lyrics, I know the translation, I've translated it, I can tell you what it means. I'm just curious, like somebody who never heard this song in particular. Is there any kind of image in your head that you get? Anything that, just, there's no right or wrong answer. I'm just honestly
I found it
curious.
relaxing.
It's very relaxing. Good. That's what
I think it's just the sound of just going through life.
Yes. Yeah. Very good. So that's a good way of looking at it. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, don't be shy. All right. The song is, to me, is about how we're all the same. It doesn't matter that it's called Slavenska, which means a Slavic song, a song of Slavic people, but it's about people in general, you know. And there are some people who just, you know, you grab some happiness and it sinks through your fingers like sand, you know. Like right as you have it, right as you reach for something, we tend to destroy it or lose it or somehow just, you know, get rid of it. So the song basically, the chorus of the song says something to the effect of what's going on with these souls who have this kind of proclivity towards losing something dear right when they get it, you know. And that's kind of like the Slavic almost curse, not a curse, I don't know if you want to say curse, but like it's something that is kind of embedded into the DNA of some of these poorer people down there, you know, that kind of feel like they're downtrodden, you know, and every time they get something, some kind of freedom, some kind of peace for 50 years or 10 years even, you know, they lose it, you know, through some war, you know. So that song came around, and it really made me feel happy when I learned it, you know, like it's something that always gives me, that relaxing feeling is what I get too when I sing it, you know. So when I'm angry or sad, you know, the song makes me feel better a little bit, you know. How are we on time? Are we on? I'm not paying attention. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, 43. I think I have about maybe time for another song, you know, because my songs tend to be longer. So I'll do another opus of 15 minutes here. I think we have till 8, right?
Yes, no
So,
problem.
let's say if we do it if we get out of here, I'll make sure we do this
No rush.
politely.
No rush.
Excellent. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. This is so much fun for me to just get a chance to sit in this kind of very relaxed environment. Normally I play in loud bars where people want to hear, you know, bar cover songs and things like that. So none of that heavy bar, you know, like no Garth Brooks, none of that. But maybe I'll do a song that I learned that I really enjoyed by a band, Pink Floyd. You like
Oh,
Pink
I love
Floyd?
Pink Floyd.
All right, let's do it. Maybe you can sing along to one of these, because so far none of this lyrics, you didn't know any of them. So this has been a challenge for you all to.
Which is why you didn't have to start over again when you hesitated. We wouldn't have known the difference.
I know, right? Exactly. Honestly, I haven't played my guitar all day, and these songs that I'm playing now, I really didn't like practice them at all. Like this week, I didn't play them at all, so I'm a little rusty. So if it shows up on a recording, I just I blame nobody but me and my lack of preparedness. But yeah, let's do this one, I guess. You know this one, right?
Yeah, I know.
So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for ghosts, hot ashes for trees, hot air for a cool breeze, and cold comfort from shame? And did you exchange a walk-on part in the war for a lead role in the cage? wish you were here. Really appreciate it. Any questions? Everybody's staring at me
What's the
like
name of your band?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I play, I should move this over here. Okay, doesn't matter. I keep hitting this. I play with several different groups, but the main, primarily, I mean, I play with my friend named John Harris, and our band name is The Otherworldly Entities. And we just sort of formed probably 3 months ago, so not too long. We've been, well, maybe longer than that, let's say 6 months ago, so half a year. And we've been playing a mix of, you know, cover songs and you know, originals that primarily he writes, and I help do the guitar parts and stuff like that. So I also write and play and perform on my own under my own awesomely perfect social media name, Zlatko grozl, which nobody can spell or pronounce. So that doesn't help my social media presence. I don't want it though. I don't want to. I don't like being out there. You know, I really just want to play. You know, and I don't want to worry about the whole social media thing. So I just never named myself something else. What my mom named me. You know, and my mom's name is Zlata. She called me Zlatko. So you know, and okay, I'm not going to say this because it's on camera. I'll tell you later. It's gonna be our secret. All right, so maybe one more song and then we'll boogie, or
Sure.
what do you think? I don't want to, I mean, I know. Okay, very good. No, I appreciate you. I feel like we're all parts of one another, if that makes any sense. So one of the songs that I wrote, that's kind of a love song, it's called The Other Side of Me, you know, and it's about really how we complete each other, no matter who we are, whether or not we're lovers or friends, you know. It's just, we're each other's other part. We're like sort of dreaming the same dream and living the same experience. You know, maybe that's what God is. It's all of us together. You know, it's all the space between us. You know, it's not necessarily a place or, or location or time. It's just what's happening right now in between us. So this song is sort of inspired by that statement of you're the other side of me, you know. And I feel like we're all here. We're all each other's brother and sister. You know, we have to stick together in these tough times and find a way to be each other's other side of me. I'll shut up now. Lay my eyes on you. Oh, the first time you looked so fine in that bright yellow dress. How I wished you were mine. I wanted your time for the longest time. I couldn't have you, but baby, it's alright. You made my friends' days shine. I saw you standing there, so beautiful in front of me. How I know you can truly see you're the other side of me. I sit. But in the end, all things make sense on this loud carousel while it spins around. As I gaze into your eyes, you make this perfectly clear. I am one, and you're the other. You're the other side of me. I saw you standing there, so beautiful in front of me. How I know you can truly